Joshua Kaufman claims that you can add a new skill with only 20 hours of practice. Are you skeptical? I'm not surprised. But remember how impossible even the first level of some of those video games seemed years ago? I thought there must be something wrong with the game. No one could possibly get past level 1. But very soon level 1 was child's play. Just a few hours of gameplay could deliver noticeable improvement in other areas of skill as well, and that's what we're talking about in this video. Joshua Kaunfman authored the book The First 20 Hours, How to Learn Anything Fast. In this book, he presents a very well-refined learning strategy that is the basis of this video. He believes that classes are a very ineffective approach for rapid skill acquisition. If you want to learn golf, he isn't promising that you'll start winning golf tournaments at your local course. But his approach could prepare you to join some friends for an afternoon of golf and not look like a total beginner. And that might just be enough to get you out there enjoying the game. And then continue to apply his approach to improve your score from there. There are 4 elements to his approach, and I'll give you a quick overview. First, you deconstruct the skill of golf into sub-skills. For example, appropriate stance, swing, and grip let you hit the ball off the tee a reasonable distance. Once the ball's on the green, it's putting skills that come into play. Element 2 is learning enough about each sub-skill to be able to practice intelligently and self-correct during practice. Element 3 is to remove any barriers to practice, including emotional barriers such as fear of embarrassment. And element 4 is just practicing those key sub-skills that are essential for noticeable improvement for at least 20 hours. I started with golf just playing many rounds at a little 9-hole course. But playing 20 hours for 4 or 5 rounds at your local course won't make much difference in your performance either. But if you find 10 essential skills that you can practice each for 2 solid hours, you'll have a much greater impact on your game. And that's, of course, Kaufman's message. When you're approaching a skill entirely for the first time, you don't know what sub-skills matter. An investment is required first, before you're ready to start practicing the really specific sub-skills. Even if you just borrow a Golf for Dummies book from your local library, make sure that you get reliable information. Isolating the most important sub-skills enables you to get maximum benefit from your 20 hours. You won't practice everything though. For example, if it's golf, you won't even touch your driver at this point. You probably know that practicing isn't fun. Time at a driving range isn't fun at all, especially if you're not seeing any progress. It's a lot more fun to play a round of golf. And that's true of learning most skills. Practicing sub-skills gets old quickly, which is why real proficiency is rare in every skill, like presentation skills or writing or even closing sales. You need to find out what excellence looks like to other people. In golf, your friends won't care what your score is, but they will notice if you're holding up the game. Learn to make solid contact with the ball on every stroke. Similarly, find out what great presentations or great writing looks like to a discriminating observer. Maybe nobody told you that feeling foolish when you first begin to learn a new skill is perfectly normal and pretty much a universal experience. Expect it. Kaufman says that the emotional barrier of feeling foolish and awkward when we begin something new compels many of us to abandon the idea entirely. But the good news is that there will come a point, if you persist, when your new skill will seem easy. Trust that that will happen. Get feedback. Ask someone who knows the skills well for feedback on how you are performing them. Deliberate practice is not anything new. It's an idea that's been around since Benjamin Franklin, but it can really revolutionize your learning when you adopt it and learn to master it. But it does require setting aside a dedicated time for practice on a regular basis. For most of us, golf is recreational, but there are many career applications for Kaufman's approach, including such things as mediocre presentation skills, which can be career limiting. Rapid skill acquisition cuts out low payoff practice. Supposing you've been applying for a promotion at work and the job posting is asking for skills that have been your strengths in the past, but now they're a little rusty. That's an ideal application for this approach. This short presentation is based on an article from my blog at danarmashaw.com after I first read Kaufman's excellent book. The first 20 hours, How to Learn Anything Fast. I found his approach very helpful and I encourage you to take a look, but I don't receive any compensation for recommending it. Please let me know if you find this material helpful. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.